does suck though, because what it does is it disconnects from YouTube, so it means that everybody else has to connect again. So it kind of sucks. There we go. It's
So it looks like you guys are clearing up.
Yeah, it's connecting again now. Okay, good. So I don't know how it's going to be back on the live feed. So let's check and see if the stream comes back here.
It got the Rona again.
Dude, yeah. The internet keeps getting the Rona, dude. Where's the freaking mouse at? Can you see it over there?
No.
I can't either.
There it is.
Oh, that's not the one. I'm doing this one.
Shoot.
There it is.
There we go.
Okay. So
we have done this before.
Yeah. Son of a gun.
There you go. You guys are clear.
Okay, good. It looks like this is still hanging on.
Yeah, it does.
So, okay. Well, I don't know if you guys could hear us or not while we were talking on the live feed, but we had a couple internet service provider issues. It looks like it's still a little bit spotty. So we're just going to continue with the interview and hope that you guys can keep joining the streams. We're not going to stop any of the streams. We're just going to keep them going. So it might be spotty for a little bit, so just hang tight with us for a little bit. We're just going to continue talking to Brooke, and if you guys miss anything or have any comments, just please comment in and let us know if you want to ask another question or anything like that. Like I said, it might be a little spotty for a little bit here. But we were talking to Brooke about her Razor 900 and adjusting the seat pedals and getting it all dialed in for her to be able to go racing. So what was the goal behind your car then? Like, was it to go desert racing, or was it to start kind of learning and working in the UTVs? Or like, what was the things that you and your family had talked about for the program?
Definitely move into desert racing. I've always been around desert racing and raced. That's what I first saw in racing, was desert racing. And like I said before, my dad first bought that mod cart and it was a pile. Yeah. And then I moved into a nicer car, and this Razor was for me to learn in, you know?
Yeah.
We definitely, me and that Razor got in a couple little fights here and there. But, you know, it's taught me how to drive.
How was it, like, learning the new car, like, working on it?
It's a lot more difficult than the mod carts because the mod carts are really small, yeah. I feel like, and to the point. In desert racing, there's so many things that you take with you. You know, you have spare belts, spare axles, spare arms, you know?
Yeah,
so,
jacks, tires.
Like it's a totally new ball game.
Yep. I totally agree with that. So you had to learn a whole new car, but you're basically a veteran already, so you just were like, deal. Yeah, it's a new car.
Whatever.
We'll
got this.
Just brush it off. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if it's getting me on the track to race, put me in it. I don't care.
Sign me up. Put me in, coach.
Thanks for letting us know that you're all
just
good
like
over there.
Kristen Matlock. Hey, it's a derby race. It puts you on the racetrack.
Yeah, right. No kidding.
That's crazy. Thanks for letting us know that you were good on Facebook, Shane. I appreciate that. It looks like we have some more people logging in on YouTube, but the Facebook feed looks like it stayed. So it's good.
Caitlin, love you, bestie.
Yep. Caitlin Burita. Yep, love you, bestie.
Beretta, yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
you get like one of the top commenters of the Dirt Life show. You're getting all kinds of good stuff.
Good. Hopefully we can bring some more views to you guys and have more people tune in, you know?
I know, dude. You're really, really doing a good job. I got that for sure from you, especially on social media. So, okay, so let's get back to what we were talking about. You got the Razor 900 and you're doing all that stuff. What did you decide with your parents that was going to be the first race?
I want to say we did UTV World Championships for our first race.
Really? That's a pretty, ambitious goal to go out there and do that. And you raced the desert course or the short course?
The desert course. And
dang, all in.
We started in the sportsman class, which I wish we wouldn't have because we were podiuming every race. And if we would have been in the NA class, we would have definitely been in top 5.
Dang, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I grew up driving Polaris Razors. You know, that's all we've ever had. So it wasn't like I wasn't hopping into something that I didn't know how to drive. It was something that I've always known.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, it's good that you basically just made some adjustments and you got in there and started getting into it. Before we start talking about where you want to go next and take the car next and the new car that you're building, I wanted to ask a question about school. So, you've still had to deal with Lyme. You've still been a professional racer, well, semi-professional racer at your young age, but you have to go to school still. You have to learn, right? So, how's that?
So I was in public school since when I started preschool, and then at ninth grade, I decided when my business name with racing started to jump into something bigger, and I wasn't able to be at school, I decided to become homeschooled, which has been really hard, but it's able to where I can do schoolwork in a hotel room, and then I'm still with my sponsors and at events.
Yep.
Another thing that I took on last year is instead of doing the normal courses for your credits, I took on a whole nother year, and I was taking like 9 or 10 classes.
Dang.
So that I could graduate a year early.
Overachiever over here.
So the timing of this interview just continues to amaze me. So I have to throw this out here because there has to be a story here. So Kurt Chase says she will kill me, but tell her old teacher says she's a pain. I love Brooke, one of my all-time favorite humans. Perfect timing, just talking about school.
To be honest, when I first started my career was in middle school, 6th grade, and that's when I met him. And he's actually an ASB teacher, which is like a student body for students that can plan events at schools and become more of into the school, not just like the teachers planning the events, the students do.
Right.
So he's actually one of those kind of teachers, an ASB teacher, and he's the one who inspired me to show my Lyme to the world and to race with such a positive attitude. And I honestly I wouldn't be here without him.
That's
awesome.
super
cool.
I knew there was something.
Yeah.
That's great.
There's always those people that are I don't know what you call it, blunt or upfront with you.
Right.
That they don't want give you any special treatment. They're just like, hey, dude, do this.
Right.
And it sounds like he was one of those people. That's pretty cool.
Thanks for the comment, Kurt. That's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know what her Neener 3 said. You're amazing, Brooke. We love you. You're killing the interview. You are killing the interview. So what kind of stuff do you have to do to work harder in school then? Because that's a lot of self-motivation, right? To make sure you get all your stuff done. And you didn't just do that. I see a common theme here. She's unloading before she goes to bed. She's taking on more classes. You're just an overachiever all the way around, right? So do you just not like school, or do you like it enough that you want to keep doing it and get through it?
So I don't like doing schoolwork myself. I've always struggled because I got bit with Lyme disease on my eyes. So it really affects my brain and my hearing and my eyesight. So schoolwork and me don't really get along, but I will do it to just get it out of the way so that I can graduate. And my main goal is to become a teacher on the side of being an off-road racer.
Did you hear that, Kurt? He
Kurt
says she inspires me way more than I ever. Her. She's amazing.
Yeah, so I couldn't agree with you more, Kurt. And she wants to be a teacher too. How freaking rad is that? So
I love the kids.
That's awesome. Yeah, and are you gonna do stuff like what Shelby does and help race her kids and stuff like that too, or do you already do that?
Definitely. That's something that I have done since I started. I love helping anybody I can. You get those some people that just kind of are to themselves and they don't like sharing advice or anything. But whenever I see somebody struggling, or if I see something, I'm like, hey, do this. It's going to help you out. If you don't agree with me, don't do it. Whatever you want, but I'm here to help you,
Yeah, exactly.
I get a lot of people DM me asking for advice.
Exactly the opposite of every butt-face racer.
Across all industries of racing too.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad you said it because I didn't have to say
Well,
it.
everybody knows those people at the track that don't want to talk to you and they're just being jerks. And then you got the other guys
that are cool.
Yeah, you got the other guys that are cooking tacos like Miles Cheek. You got all the guys that are doing all this fun stuff. Yeah, so we like to hang out with the cool people, right?
Yeah, I'd definitely be someone who's easy to talk to and extremely friendly. than someone who's stuck up just because they think that they're good at what they do.
Not to mention, the more competition, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so we got through the school stuff. You want to be a teacher and you want to do stuff like. Do you have any other side hobbies that you like doing?
Yeah, so as I'm doing schoolwork during the week and emailing sponsors and all that kind of stuff every day, I actually volunteered down at a elementary school in a 5th grade classroom, and I will be down there all day just inspiring kids, and they all look up to me, and it's so sweet. Everybody's like, oh my God, there's Brook Jensen on campus.
That's super cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. How does it make you feel? Do you think like, I'm cool because I'm a racer, I'm cool because I've overcome Lyme disease, because I'm a positive role model? Like, what kind of stuff goes through your head when you're in a situation like that?
They definitely like the whole racing part, but I look at it as I'm inspiring a kid. You know, that kid may not have the best home life at home, but when he comes to school or she comes to school and they see me, they have the brightest smile on their face. One thing I actually did, so on the door, I hung a heart, a heart for a hug, a high five for or a hand for a high five, and then a little dancing guy for a little dance. And at the end of the day, they would slap which one they wanted on the piece of paper. And if it was a high five, I'd give them a high five or a hug or a dance. And it made their day.
That's fun. That would
That's
make my
cool.
day too.
No kidding.
We should do that.
Yeah.
Like, we should do that at like the next the racing at the track when we're there, or like.
You know what you need is you need some of those giant foam fingers.
Yeah.
With those things on it, a heart, a high five.
Yeah.
That'd be super cool.
And that's one thing that helped me with going down to the school is it built my immune system. So when I would go to events for racing, I wouldn't get sick from other people. It would just be like my Lyme sickness, what we call it. So it definitely helped my immune system being around all of those kids as well.
That is pretty
Building
cool.
it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
Look at how smart she is, doing all these positive things against what her new normal is. All right, so let's get back into the fun talk about racing.
Yeah.
So now you have this Razor 900. You go out and you do good at the UTV World Championship, and you get a race under your belt. Are you like, dude, desert racing isn't what I thought? Like, it's sweet. Like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, no, I was stoked after the UTV World Championship. You know, the week after wasn't so great because my body didn't like being in the car that long.
Right.
But it was so much fun, and it was so much fun being in the car for a long time because I'm used to 30 minutes here and there instead of hours on top of hours, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Do you after doing that race, did you like learn a little bit? Were you like, okay, well, since I have diabetes, so when I go in the race car and I do desert races, I always have a granola bar that I can eat while I'm racing. I have maybe sometimes I'll bring a Camelback with water, and I have Skittles in the glove box or something like that. So if I need to, if I have an emergency, I can stop and pull over. But like I'll eat while I'm driving, like at the UTV World or whatever, you know. Like, so did you learn a lot of stuff, like how you can be better the next time?
Yeah, definitely. And my co-driver at the time, he knows a lot about my Lyme, so he's constantly checking on me. And one thing that I've noticed that really helps me is fruit cups.
Really?
I'll eat fruit cups during the race, and honestly, I feel like I restart my body. It's like filling it with gas.
That's
Nice.
super cool, and it's quick too, right?
Keep the carbs, the simple carbs going.
Yeah, super quick. Right when they're in the pits, you just put it in your mouth and go.
So did you know that a trick that Lance Armstrong used to always do after he got done with the Tour de France day is he drinks a Coke. right when he gets done, because it's like the most processed.
But it's got to be
sugars.
flat. It has to be flat because the
bubbles, right?
The carbonation actually helps to dehydrate you. So
Right.
it needs to be flat.
But the simple
That's
sugar,
good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, big time.
the or whatever complex sugars or whatever is what he needs in his body.
And the caffeine, because it opens the capillaries and gets everything
Yeah.
Yep.
So like stuff like that. So the fruit cups might have something different that you don't even know. And,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy that we kind of got on this subject, not to start talking about all this nutrition crap, but Casey and I were talking about eating smoothies, like when we're done with bicycle rides and stuff. So a lot of times, you just take a muscle milk and you get the protein and stuff like that. But if you can mix something that's for your body, like I get along really well with spinach. I get along really well with coconut yogurt. My body gets along really well with simple low sugar fruits like strawberries or cranberries or something, or blueberries. So if I put all that in a smoothie and drink it right after a bicycle ride, it's like 100 times better than a muscle milk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So do you
How
have
about your In-N-Out smoothie?
that one Mike Gardner did that In-N-Out smoothie. I was doing smash burger. I did like tacos. I did my sister made like these jalapeno popper things. Oh,
So what was the best one?
I don't know, man. Honestly,
It's all terrible.
there was some good ones. I think two of the best ones I'll pick were like this really cinnamony oatmeal that my mom did. Like that was
sounds good.
super good. And then it was like so liquidy though. And then I really, really liked this burger from Smash Burger. Like it was a jalapeno guacamole burger. But you had to add like,
Oh man.
it sounds so gross, but like when you can't eat and you get that, it's like the best thing ever. I compare like eating dog food to a hamburger. Like that's how I was upgrading. So for me, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you get to a level where you're so down and then you just like get a little bit of like, you're like, yes, this is glorious.
I feel like the In-N-Out with the spread would make it actually taste like you're eating vomit, like fluffy vomit.
Oh, so Mike Gardner was the one that did the In-N-Out one with the spread and stuff, and he used a ladle to put it in too. So I totally feel you on that one. Oh, this one dude did. It was called the Unicorn Blend Up Challenge or something that they ended up doing for me. And this one dude did sardines, hot sauce, and beer.
Oh man.
I know, dude.
Gross.
Oh my god, I was so like, and he spilt it on his overalls because he was wearing overalls.
Perfect.
So,
man, that guy must really love you.
dude, for real, right? Actually, I didn't even know him, but that's pretty awesome that he did it. So Julie Boyer says, Brooke is such an awesome role model for all girls who want to be a badass. So that's really cool that she said that too. We got so many comments coming in. I don't even know if we're going to be able to answer them all.
I know another one just like that. Linda Russell Sabiro. She said same thing. Brooke is an inspiration. What a role model for young girls. And I'm going to take it one level and say a role model to humans. Period.
Dude, for real.
This old guy sitting right here is pretty inspired. I can tell you that much.
I know, man. That's super cool.
I really appreciate it.
Well, so enough about blending your hamburgers and stuff like that and all this
Never
nasty
again.
stuff. Let's just stick to the tacos that she had earlier.
Yes, please.
So what was the next thing that we were going to talk about? We were so you went through school and then you got done with the UTV World Championship and you kind of now know what you do need to get in these other races. What was the next step that you guys took?
Silver State 300.
Did you do good at that race?
Yeah, I want to say, I mean, our trophy's right here.
Oh, yeah.
We
Right.
got first.
Woo-wee, yeah.
A marketing manager in the making.
No,
Yeah.
I
Marketing-
love that race. It was so much fun.
That's like the perfect thing. Like, she already had everything ready.
Well,
Like,
this speaks highly to the prep.
I know,
Everything she does,
dude.
it's prepped. I love it. It's great.
This is my prep game is so weak compared to hers. I got to step up my prep game. Okay, so you got first place in the Silver State 300. So congratulations.
You did match your hat and your shoes today,
Thank
though.
you.
Oh
So
yeah,
good
true.
job.
Yeah. So Casey always matches like his hat and his shoes. I don't know if you can see. Can you show her your Vans?
Oh yeah.
So he's got checker red Vans.
He's red.
Yeah.
I love it.
So it even matches like when I look over here out of my left eye, I can see the KMC wheel, and it's got a red center cap on it too. So
I'm making him step up his game a little bit.
Awesome.
yeah, I need to get like some button-up shirts and stuff, I guess. So what was the next races that you did? Did you have other races that you competed in as well?
Yeah, we did the whole Best in the Desert series. So we did UTV World Championships. We did Parker. We did Vegas Torino, which it was an extremely rough race on me, especially with Lyme disease. We did the whole Best in the Desert series in that car.
That's really cool. And not to mention, like, I don't think the Razor 900 is that much of a disadvantage in my opinion, but I've also never been driving a Razor 1000 desert car either. So I think it's cool that you guys are going to build your new desert car. And so this was all 2018 then?
2019.
2019.
This was just last year.
Okay. So
yeah.
Man, so you did the whole series, huh?
Yeah, and Racing Desert has definitely been a huge aspect for me. Sponsors, a lot of sponsors on board, and meeting a lot of nice, really, really nice people in Desert. That was huge too. But yeah, no, we did the whole Best in the Desert series in the 900, and then starting this season, we did Parker, which was, I don't know why, but it was the hardest race I have ever raced.
Really? Wonder if it was like just
after doing Vegas Torino, and then we had some troubles there and we didn't finish, but we still made it more than halfway through. The car had issues, and then racing Parker, I was extremely sick with my Lyme. I had a fever. I was freezing. And then the chatter bumps on top of that in that car. I don't know. The shocks must have just really took a big poop on us, because I was going to throw up. And I'm not someone who gets really nauseous in a car. And I pulled over to the side and I was like, I told my co-driver, I was bawling my eyes out. I'm like, I give up. And I'm not someone to say I give up. So he starts laughing at me. He's like, you're dumb. Keep going.
Just take a break, get over it.
Yeah, and I'm not someone to stop in the middle of a race. I was exhausted. I got to the finish line and I was so tired.
Who does your shocks right now?
Right now, we actually have been talking with King for the new car.
Oh, cool.
And we're going to go ahead and go out to Barstow in California and test the suspension out there.
That's super cool. Since you've already mentioned it, who are some of the people that help sponsor you and help support your guys' racing program?
We have a huge background of supporters, starting with Rugged Radios, who has been there since day one. Method
Rugged.
Race Wheels. We have Pro Eagle, Savage UTV. We have Renegade Products, Shreddy Life. I mean, I could name on for forever. We have GBC Tires. They have really helped out. As you can tell, we got a big stack behind us of brand new tires. But yeah, no, everybody that helps me, I'm so appreciative of everybody and the opportunities that they give me and believing in me. Starting out so young, I do it all on my own. I do all my sponsorships, all the emailing. Like, my parents make me do that.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing to learn and to have in your back pocket, especially as grow.
Yeah.
Do you guys have?
And so young.
Do you guys have other people that are looking to help you with your program?
Yeah, we're willing for any kind of help. We're a small team, and we're a small team with dreams, determination, and not giving up.
Obviously.
Anybody who would like to help us out.
So when she says
anybody
dreams,
who would like to help us out.
Could you imagine being in her head, like when she goes to sleep, like some of the dreams that she has are probably super cool, like some of the racing dreams or like some of the fun stuff?
My body literally will not sleep. I have so much energy, and I'm always so like uppity going that I have to take sleeping medicine every single night to make myself sleep.
Yeah, it's probably because you want to just keep getting stuff done.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay, so we have a couple more questions for you. But we have to take a commercial break right now. Yeah, it's 7:50, so we're a couple minutes behind. So we're going to take a commercial break, and we will be right back with Brook Jensen. We'll see you guys in just a second.
Hello, I'm Justin, the founder of Shock Therapy. Shock Therapy has been around for 5 years, but we have personally been tuning suspension on off-road cars and race vehicles for over 25 years. We tune between 10 and 15 cars per day, every single day of the week. Our concentration is tuning shock systems and supplying components that improve the ride quality of your car in many ways. Not only do we work on the average UTV, but we also tune suspension for race teams and professional drivers. We currently tune for over 87 race teams in Best in Desert and Score. Our clients and race teams rely on our suspension components to allow them to win races and keep them safe. Suspension is a moving target. We are always trying to hit that target with every customer that we work with. Each customer's needs can be different, and we tune our kits accordingly. Our research and development never stops. We improve our components every single day. As the industry evolves and improves, so do our parts and kits. As of right now, we have over 100 products for UTVs. So when you bring your car to us, you have the satisfaction of knowing that you have the most experience, the highest quality products, and the fact that your car is being tuned specifically to you.
Yeah, finally, we got Lance from Solderweld in the studio. Thanks for coming down, bud. Hey, why don't we just record a commercial now?
Yeah, why not? So good to be here, man. It's been a lot. I'm trying to get down here forever, and I wanted to talk about the off-road kit.
Dude, I love those things. I got it in my pack.
Yeah, we're running hundreds of vehicles now running them, whether it's a UTV or some guy's got it in a backpack on his motocross. He's got everything he needs to make a fix right there on the fly, out on the trail, or in the desert, whatever it is.
Well, since I've already used one, I kind of know what to use it for, but explain what it does.
All right, so let's pull one out real quick. You've got your aluminum rods. Remember, they're rods, right? So, light torch, small torch. You can throw it in there or throw it on the rig with your flux. It decontaminates and cleans like, let's say, a radiator. You get a random rock chip runs through as you're racing. You get a rock chip in a radiator. You got to fix it right there or you're out of the race.
You can patch it up. It's
all good to go.
Yep, just like welding.
Yeah, also as well with that, you've got a brake line fix. So with your flux, you can fix a brake line, stainless steel, and then your hot block, heat absorption putty. So it keeps you from getting burned, number one, as well as keeps the heat from traveling. So it's really nice.
I've used this not even to fix anything, so that stuff works so good, man.
Listen, it's easy. It straps in nicely so that you have everything you need in one little place, and you don't have to carry a big bag in
it's
the
It's like a first
truck.
aid kit for your vehicle.
Yeah, chase trucks have it as well, so that if they need to make a fix on the fly, they can get it done and get it done quick and get you back in the race.
Dude, those things are so cool. All right, so it's at Solderweld on Instagram, Facebook, and solderweld.com.
Awesome.
All right, thanks, bud.
Appreciate it.
Zollinger Racing builds the best aftermarket products available. Products for your UTV or snowmobile, including billet radius rods, billet tie rods, billet steering knuckles, billet steering racks, alternator kits, and much more. All manufactured in the United States in-house at their headquarters in Nibley, Utah. Travis Zollinger and his team test in some of the most brutal conditions, racing in places like the Best in the Desert Mint 400, Ultra 4 King of the Hammers, UTV World Championships, and many more. Visit ZollingerRacingProducts.com and use the code DIRTLIFE to get 10% off your next purchase, and join us on social media at Zollinger Racing Products to see our products in action. Zollinger Racing, the best products, period.
Welcome back, everybody. Still episode 38, man. We're just trucking along. Thank you guys very much for having this second commercial break with us and allowing us to go get a drink of water. I'd like to welcome Jason Merrill to the show of the Rockstar Energy UTV Wolfpack. He's joined here with Brook Jensen still. It's pretty awesome to see both of you guys, man. I miss you, Jason, and hearing Brook's story, dude, got me all energized.
Totally. All of us.
Can you hear us, Jason?
Yeah, phone cut there for a second. I'm obviously I just got my car. I'm driving. Yeah, everything's good over here. How's everything with you, Brooke?
It's good, just waiting for race season to get back and going.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what everyone's trucking on, is just everything getting back to normal. I think
It's hard
the
to
gap.
lose motivation, kind of.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it gives you a lot of time to prep your car and get it ready for the racing.
Yeah, it's going to be nice because once everybody gets off that start line, there's going to be a lot of cars broke because people are impatient.
I love that.
Yeah, no kidding. People got too lazy. We're eating, watching George's Taco Tuesdays, and we're out having tacos instead of actually working on their cars.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen the progression of all the stuff that you've been doing, and I mean, definitely we want to talk about having Wolfpack on the side of the car and see what that takes to get you on board.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I'm down for anything, anything that gets me in a seat and me racing, I'll get in it.
So, Jason,
Yeah.
we know that you were working and you may not have been able to watch the show, but I think it's a very, very valuable asset to be on a part of Brooke's racing team. The amount of comments and love that she gets and the support mechanism that she has behind her team has been bar none. She's one of the top-rated guests as far as interactions go, and she's been doing a very, very good job. And the things that she's been saying about her race program, not sleeping, making sure the car's prepped, and all that stuff is a very, very solid program that her and her dad have put together.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I mean, we would be stoked to help out. I mean, anybody that knows my brother and I, and regardless if we sponsor someone or they're, if they're sponsored by a competitor, if they're at the track, I mean, we will always, stop doing what we're doing to help someone make sure they get on the track. And obviously with stuff like what she's doing, we keep an eye on everyone in the industry and we see everything that everyone's doing and the heart they put into it. As much as people put in or as little as people put in, we see everything. I mean, we're not dull to the industry. We definitely have watched her progress from, when she first started to now, and she's definitely made a huge progression, and we would love to be a part of that.
Dude, that is super cool. That's a first for the Dirt Life, too. So
Yeah,
thank
it
you
is.
very much for offering that to her, Jason. And congratulations, Brooke. We hope you guys can work together.
Thank you. That means so much to me, and see how much people see when I put into it and what my family puts in, and me and my dad in the garage every single day, every single weekend. It definitely means a lot. I really appreciate that.
Well, it's good to see.
Yeah, I mean, a lot.
Go ahead, Jason.
A lot of the stuff that we do, the one thing that being a racer and coming from the racing industry, when we do deals with people, we treat it more of like a family partnership, because the reality is we do love them when people get on the box. I mean, that's obviously a plus, and any marketing efforts that you do out of it. But we also understand that every race isn't a number 1, number 5th, number 6. It could be a 20th, could be a 30th, it could be a 15th, it could be a first place. No matter how it's broken down, we want to support you throughout the year to make sure that you have the tools to succeed. But regardless of those, as long as we see that you're determined and you're making it and you're doing the things you're supposed to be doing, we want to obviously support you with that, because we know that every race does not go as planned. I mean, you could literally have a fully prepped car and go 5 miles and get a flat tire. The flat tire ends up ripping a brake line apart, rips it,
Yep.
it just turns into a gremlin. So, we understand people have bad seasons and good seasons. I mean, we've been through our fair share of winning championships to, not doing good to doing better to getting, up front and then having a stupid failure of a tire or just, a rim or something, a brake line. we've been there. So
Yeah,
And I love that. All these things going on. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen out there. You guys stay so positive about it.
100%. We just want to support you to make sure that, you know, you get across the line, whatever that takes.
well,
I'm really, really excited. From being nervous to come on the show to this at the end of it, that's huge. I really appreciate it.
So awesome.
Well, I think you're doing a really good job with your racing program, Brooke. We're gonna let you go, Jason. We're gonna give Brooke a call back just so we can hook you guys up, or I can put you in contact and send you Brooke's contact information so you guys can get her dialed in and help her with her new build.
Yeah, George has all my information, so just get everything from him and shoot me an email, and then, you know, we can sit down and discuss what you need, and, you know, obviously what we can help you out with. What going into, I think, 2020, right? Is that still anything left of it?
Yeah.
Are we going to finish?
Are we talking this year, next year, or 2023?
Oh, man.
But all joking aside, I mean, you know, your plans going in, what are you racing for this year? Are you in a 1000? Are you?
So we just recently purchased a car, and we actually just purchased a turbo. So we've been testing nonstop, getting that thing ready to be race ready and get up on the box.
Okay, well, we make a decent amount of parts for that car.
Just a few, right?
I'm sure you'll recognize the car once I send you a picture of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Cool.
Well,
Is
that
it one of my old cars?
I wish we could have got a hold of one of those.
It's funny because every once in a while I see somebody post up one of my old cars, and, you know, we probably have, I mean, I don't know, since I've been racing for 8 years in the 1000s, you know, I'll be at the 900s. I actually saw a 900 come up the other day. That was one of ours, and that car must have been 8 years old, 7 years old. You know, I mean, George bought one of the original 900s when we were racing short course.
I was just telling her that's one of my favorite cars.
Last season, I was racing.
That's how we met. That's how George and I met. George called me and he's like, "Hey, I want to buy your 900." And I'm like, he's like, "I'm in Arizona." I'm like, "Yeah, this guy's not going to show up." He shows up and he's like just talking, and, you know, lo and behold, 8 years later, we actually ended up becoming really good friends, and he's still around, and, you know, he's like family. So
that's awesome.
It's
that's
pretty
one thing I
cool.
love about off-road is the connections that we build and the friendships.
Yeah, it's funny because we don't even
100%.
race. We don't even race together anymore, but we're super good friends.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Yeah, there's awesome people in the industry for sure.
yeah, 100%. It's honestly like when we go to the racetrack and we're out there, I mean, racing is a big part of it, but the experiences and the adventures that go along with it are big. And obviously for us as a company, if you've watched a lot of the stuff we do, the family values are a big thing to us, you know, being respectful, win or lose, you show up to the track. If you break, you know, instead of just going to your hotel room and calling it a day, if you're completely done for the day, I mean, you go into another person's pit and start helping them. I mean,
Yep.
I can't explain how many people, you know, if something happens catastrophic where I can't get back on the track, I'm still in my race suit. I'll go grab a gas can and go pit for other people and help them and make sure that other people finish. Just because I didn't have the chance to something happen, I make sure that, you know, pay it forward. And there's been so many times where I wasn't even racing. Like, I just went to go spectate, like King of the Hammers. And literally, like, I had my chase truck and I handed someone an ECU, and the only reason that they finished that race, I got an email later saying that the only reason they finished like 9th or 10th.
Dang.
And so, but
That's
literally,
huge.
he wasn't even 5 miles out of the gate, and his car was already crapping out. And it sucks because you spend thousands of dollars in your weekends and, you know, weeks prepping a car and getting it ready. You have a lot of people there to make it 5 miles or 10 miles or whatever, and have something stupid, small happen that you didn't have a part for. I just remember one time, and I'll never repeat the team's name because they're still a pretty big team. I raced King of the Hammers one year, and I pulled up, and they had like 5 gas cans in the back of their car. And I asked them for some gas, and the guy that was running the team said no. And literally, like, I needed like 4 gallons. And he said no to me, and I'm like, and I've never forgot that. And that was almost 6 years ago. And I've never forgot that. And I'm like, dude, one day it'll come back around to that guy where something like that happens and someone says no to him. So I've just made it, a rule. Anybody in my pit knows that if someone's coming across the board, if I have spare parts, as long as my car's okay, my guys are allowed to work on other people's cars as long as I'm not in the area. They're allowed to help other people, and they're allowed to give people parts off my truck as long as I don't need them.
That's super cool. So one of the things that's
part of why we're out there.
One of the things that I just noticed, Brooke, is that when you have sponsors like that, and we talk about sponsorships and partnerships all the time, when you have somebody like what Jason was just talking about, let's just say he is the UTV Wolfpack. They make all kinds of different parts, right? So they make tie rods, radius rods, all these stuff. That's not just what he's doing when he's partnering up with somebody. He's giving everything that he has to another person because that's what kind of partner he is. That's the kind of people you want to team up with. And you and your dad have learned that, obviously, throughout your racing career. So I'm glad that you guys have the opportunity to work together. So hopefully you guys can make it happen.
Yeah, this will definitely be a huge opportunity for me and my dad and our team. I don't even know what to say right now. It's going to be awesome. And he's going to put his trust in me to make a name out of myself with his company, So I'm really excited.
That's awesome.
Cool. We're stoked. George, get her some info and then hit me up when you have a chance. You can hit me up this week or next week, Brooke.
Awesome. I'm really excited. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
right,
Jason.
Have a good one.
Thank you very much, Jason, for offering that tour. We'll see you later, bud.
Absolutely.
Thanks for calling me, man. Later.
Yeah, later. I don't know if he hangs up. There we go. So, Brooke, you want to just stay on?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm not going to adjust it. We'll just stay in our seats and leave it the way it is. So we have a couple more questions. And first of all, congratulations. That is super cool. Like,
hard work paying off.
Can you believe that? The first time, first time for the Dirt Life show, but damn, that's so cool. A sponsorship acquisition on our show.
Yeah, and it's really cool because, me getting that is amazing. And the people watching, there's my friends out there, there's fans, and there's people also upcoming racers who get to experience those situations live, so it can help them figure out how they can get those kind of partnerships too.
Exactly.
So that was really cool. I'm glad we did that live.
Well, you did a great job. So it wasn't us that did it. It was you that did it. You're the one that got the sponsorship, not us. We're not out there driving a car and being an awesome person. So, all right. Well, we got a couple more questions. What does the future hold for you? And I know it's kind of up in the air because you don't have like racing right this second, but I know you have some goals.
Yeah.
Like, where do you want to be at the end of 2020? Where do you want to be in 2025? Like, what does the future look like for Brook Jensen Racing?
Definitely a bright future. I'm not someone who's going to settle for anything less. I will work as hard as I can until I achieve my goals, and anything's possible. I don't care if I'm 80 years old and I'm still working for that one goal. I've definitely been getting my feet wet in trophy trucks and big trucks. That is a huge goal of mine. Sarah Price is one of my great friends, and she inspires me. Jessie Combs was a beautiful badass, and she inspires me more than anything to not have fear. I definitely will never stop racing. Hopefully I can say that forever, but right now my goals are to never stop racing. I really want to own my own business and become successful in that. It's going to take a lot of hard work and determination, but I know I can get there. And just inspire anybody I can, and hopefully one day find a cure for Lyme disease.
Yeah, that's super cool. I like the last part too, the inspiration and the cure for Lyme disease. Even if you don't find a cure for Lyme disease, which I know is a difficult thing, like I always thought finding a cure for spinal cord injuries would be easy too, right? But you're still making a difference, and that is the most important thing.
For sure.
Yeah, I had a huge opportunity this year for Monster Jam. But since I'm only 17, I try to grow up a little too fast. They actually took another female, which I was super happy for her as well.
You're gonna laugh when you get one of our questions here in a little bit.
I'm already excited for it.
Totally.
All right. So can you please tell everybody how we have a rapid fire Q&A? So we're not just leaving just yet, but can you please tell everybody how to get in touch with you?
Yeah, definitely. You can reach out to me by Instagram. It's brook.jensen.racing. There's also an email in there. It's brookjensenracing519@gmail.com. Facebook, Messenger, Twitter. I'll always answer. I love talking to new people and always giving advice. And see me in person, come up to me. I promise I'm not scary. I'll always hold a big smile and make you laugh.
She won't bite unless you're a taco.
Yeah, unless you're a taco.
So, and if you guys don't feel like typing it in, you guys can always look at our Dirt Life Show page. If you're friends with Dirt Life Show on social media, we've posted a lot of stuff on Brook, and you can get those links directly from there. And reach out to the Dirt Life anytime you guys want. If you guys want to talk to her, or if you guys have anything that you'd like to ask and you want us to relay the message, we're happy to do so as well. All right, so we're getting kind of close to the end of the interview. You want to do a rapid fire Q&A with us?
Heck yeah.
All right, let's do it. Case, you want to go first?
Are we going to actually finally get the answer we want?
I hope so. I'm like, all my fingers are crossed right now.
I can't wait. All right, Brooke. iRacing or real racing?
What was that?
iRacing or real racing? I think we know the answer.
Real racing.
Of course.
Have you tried the iRacing stuff yet?
I haven't. I really want to, but I'd rather spend the money that I have putting into my car than a video game.
Dude, I feel you on that.
Good
but
call.
check this out. So Ethan Ebert and Luke Knupp were on last week, and so I get to go to Ethan's house on Wednesday, so 2 days from now, and we're gonna eat good food first of all, and then I get to try out his like iRacing thing. What are they called? Like
I don't even know.
Like
apparatus?
Isn't it a simulator?
Simulator.
Yeah. Okay.
So I get to try that,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of excited about it. And he's like gonna do all this like crazy racing, and I'm gonna like just go over there and like hang out. So like I get to see it. But dude, I think it's gonna be kind of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
I tried it in Wisconsin, and it is so much fun. I wish we could afford
What did
one.
you do?
But, it was actually John Holcher's in his house, and he has the whole thing set up, and it
No, but,
honestly
like, was it,
feels so real.
But like, was it short course or was it like NASCAR or what was it?
It was short course. It was the short course track.
Oh, nice.
So it was like a Pro 4 or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
I'm
bet that was
pumped.
fun.
Yeah.
The sound is just like it gives you butterflies.
Oh, there's like all that stuff. You can hear it and everything.
Oh yeah, you can hear the sound and everything.
Dude, I can't wait. Like I have a
You're
feeling.
gonna have fun.
I have a feeling I don't even understand what it's gonna be like.
It's probably awesome.
All right. Are you into Supercross and motocross?
110% Supercross.
All right. So Barsha or Webb?
Webb.
You're going Webb. You can pick like Tomac or somebody too. You could have been like, nah, those aren't my guys.
Favorite food?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
So
Can I say like American?
you can, but that's kind of boring. You got to give more of a specific answer.
Okay,
Cheeseburger blended.
just because I had it tonight, I'd say tacos.
All right.
Street tacos.
Did you hear what
Street
Casey said? Cheeseburger blended. Oh man. Little Smokies or pizza rolls?
Pizza rolls.
Yeah, nice. Favorite soda?
Dr. Pepper.
That's a good. I
Dude,
knew it. Yes.
Everybody. Uggs or Crocs?
Because it's the best.
Did you say Uggs?
Uggs or Crocs?
Yeah, Uggs.
California, of course.
Yeah, but so have you heard like the jokes about Crocs? Like, and I tease my dad and mom about it all the time because they like wearing Crocs. But how you can put your Crocs in 4-wheel drive? You
Turn
just,
the
you just turn the thing.
Turn it upside
and
down.
Put
That's
your Crocs in
hilarious.
4-wheel drive.
I'm gonna have to tell Don that. Big D's.
Okay, so you picked Uggs then, obviously.
Okay, most memorable race.
And this doesn't have to be one that you won. It can be something like, I don't know, one that you had a lot of adversity or whatever it was.
Missouri.
Yeah, because you flipped so hard.
Yeah.
15 pizza rolls.
Wait, so does that actually answer the question? Because she forgot what happened when she was in the accident, but it's her most memorable race?
Oh yeah, what's up? This is like Twilight
Yeah,
Zone.
this is like a catch-22 right here.
Matrix.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Favorite flavor of ice cream?
That malt one that's new.
What is it?
It's like malt. It's like it has little marshmallows in it. Oh my gosh, it's killer.
Dang.
Ski or snowboard?
Ski. Jet. I like stand-ups, but we'll say ski.
Oh, you're talking about ski like jet ski? That's what we were going with like
But yeah,
double.
that's what I was thinking. But an actual ski, I would probably say snowboard then if we're talking snow.
Snow.
Have you seen those dudes that snowboard in the sand dunes?
That's
They
pretty
like
cool.
Yeah, they get pulled by like razors and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, that's dogs or cats?
Oh, that's a hard one.
You can say both.
I would say cats just because I have the most adorable one.
All of the above.
Yeah, good answer.
Yeah.
Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix.
Burrito or taco?
Taco.
And we know this answer.
Yeah.
Supercross or motocross?
Yeah, you already answered Supercross.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay, this is and I get to answer it this time, or I get to ask the question this time. Okay, so I've been really wanting somebody to say this one answer. What other form of racing would you like to try?
Could be
Monster
any.
Jam.
Oh,
Yes!
yes!
I win! Yes!
Finally.
Dude! Oh, you're my savior. We've been waiting so long for that answer.
It's usually a lead-in, like, what's your favorite racing? Like, it could be Monster Truck.
And they always blow me out to pick something else, too. Yay!
All right, so we're going to wrap up with the most important question, even though we won, finally. Chips and guacamole or fries and ketchup?
Chips and guacamole.
Nice.
Sweet. Okay, good. You pass. We'll take you.
I can't believe we got Monster Jam.
Dude, I'm so happy. Like, you just made my whole week. Like, so.
Hey, when I get there, you're coming with me.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah, I'm perfect. You can just put the GoPro in there, and I'll just, like, stream it live to my phone so I can pretend like I'm driving.
I love it.
What kind of truck would you get? Like, how would you dress it up? What kind of shell would you put on it?
Definitely an energy drink. That's my next biggest goal. I don't know. I would want to do something like crazy that the kids love.
So
like every single time that like you're out there, you destroy the body and like maybe like something comes out.
So
like maybe like
Like the Hamburglar?
well, hold on. I got a really good idea, and just get with my idea real quick. So
Okay.
you're talking about destroying the body, right?
Uh-huh.
What destroys your body? It was a tick. So why don't you make your monster truck a tick
A
and
big
destroy the
giant
crap
tick.
out of it?
There you go.
do you know how aggressive I would get if
Yeah,
I
you would.
You would kill that thing.
Yeah, you would.
That would be so cool. Well, thank you
That
very
would be
much.
amazing.
Thank you very much for putting a smile on my face, even before we had the
Yeah.
monster truck discussion. We really appreciate it. I think you taught both Casey and myself a lot tonight about motivation, determination, just
Perseverance,
perseverance,
preparation, and the list goes on.
Yeah, and the list goes on. And thank you for just being an awesome person. Like, you've done so much in your young life for making a name for yourself in off-road. You got a sponsorship offer on a show. Like, that is so cool.
Huge sponsorship.
And those guys aren't just a sponsorship, they're a family, and it would be really cool to see you guys and your family, get along well with them, because it's just like a match made in heaven as far as I'm concerned. So I really wish you good luck with the UTV Wolfpack guys, and please tell your family that we said hello. We are jealous that you guys ate tacos, but they did a very, very good job, and you have a very loving family.
Thank you. I really appreciate you guys having me.
It was a great time. Should we catch a couple last ones real quick before we
Would
go?
you like to hear some of these people just giving you all this great comments and stuff?
Absolutely. So your old
I would love to hear them.
your old teacher Kurt chimed in. That's my girl. Brian Sibero, Brooke, you're a huge inspiration. Keep doing what you keep accomplishing those goals.
That's my co-driver.
Awesome. Hi, Brooke. It's Ava. I'm so proud of you. So cool to see you doing amazing things.
Yep.
Also very cool that the guy interviewing has diabetes. Mr. Diabetic over here.
Yep.
Um,
So Nainer3 has type 1 diabetes too.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out, man.
Brietta.
Yeah, Beretta.
Beretta.
Yeah, Beretta.
Thank you, bro. Keep working hard. Girls rule. Hashtag girls rule. I think my daughters would say that, wouldn't they?
Yep, exactly.
You're going to be inspiring them right now. I can tell you
And
that.
she put, heck yeah, you're awesome. Cool. Well, you got a lot of positive feedback today on your show. I really appreciate you guys coming on and taking the time with us, Brooke. You've done an amazing job from start to finish. Everything that you've done and all the effort that you've put into not only this opportunity, but the stuff that's come back and is you're doing for your sponsors, you're doing amazing. So keep up the good work, okay?
I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
No problem. You guys have a good night, and please tell your family we said hello. Hopefully we see you at the races soon.
We will. Thank you.
Okay. If you don't mind just hitting the red button so you can hang up, and we'll put the sponsors back on the TV here. So thank you very much, Brooke. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Have a
Bye.
good one. Take care.
Thank you very much, Brooke. That was super, super cool. Like, I can't believe that she's got so much positivity. We were talking about this, was it you and I or somebody else, but how positivity reflects positive things happening in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you can just think about what cool will happen, something cool will happen.
Like she said with her theory.
What was that?
If I have a smile, I'm going to
Yeah.
project it on somebody else, and they're going to project it back to me and make me happy.
Does that mean that it keeps
It's
like a mirror that it keeps
yeah.
seeing back and
The
forth, and you have like
infinity
smiles?
mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Brooke, for taking the time with us. We really appreciate it. That was pretty freaking awesome of the UTV Wolfpack guys and Jason Maryland.
No doubt.
His brother Jeremy running the UTV Wolfpack. I think that's a match made in heaven with the amount of loyalty that they have with the people that they support.
Mm-hmm.
They don't just make good products, they make good family. And
they picked a great one, a great addition, obviously.
yeah, exactly. So thank you very much to Jason and Jeremy Merrill of the UTV Wolfpack for helping support her. Thank you very much to our sponsors. We really appreciate everybody. Shock Therapy, use the code DIRTLIFE to save a whole bunch of money on their products over there. We had Brian and Joe. They saved a whole bunch of money on theirs, too, for using that. Jeff Angel on his IQS system, he used the code and saved a whole bunch of money. So please support our guys, too. Thank you very much to the guys at Rugged Radios for doing the giveaway. Thank you to the Solder Weld guys. Again, we're going to have a giveaway next week, so please pay attention to our social media for that. Thank you to the guys at KMC Wheels, Ryan over there. Obviously, they're making awesome products. Those guys do good. They supplied a red hat so it can match Casey's red shoes. So
yes, thanks.
That was pretty crucial, and Ryan will actually like that, by the way.
But I need a candle, bro. Bad.
You can just take that one.
Yeah, but then we can't smell it here.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm going to have Ryan send us another candle.
Please, Ryan, help.
Thank you to the guys at Zollinger Racing Products. Use the code DIRTLIFE at ZollingerRacingProducts.com. Those guys won the Mint 400, and they did a very good job. So make sure that you go over and check out their products because clearly it's working. Yeah, we really appreciate everybody, man. It's just super cool to have everybody on the show. And thank you guys so much for putting in so much effort into commenting in on Brooke's show tonight. All of this interaction is exactly what we're looking for. We want as many people to watch the show and to be involved in the show as possible, and you guys did a fantastic job tonight. Thank you very much, Chris and Matlock, for calling in. Thank you very much, Parker James, for calling in. You guys helped give us a little bit, shed some light on the UTV World Championships, shed some light on Brooke, and man, it was just a great show. I really appreciate everybody so much.
Fun time for sure.
Exactly. And do you have any shout-outs before we mention our next guest?
I don't know. Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
Mother's Day, that was good.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Pop's hanging in there, doing all right,
Good, man.
living his best life he can live.
Yep, exactly. So, all right, well, next week then we have our featured guest is going to be in studio, and we're going to have another Moto Monday.
Sweet.
Our guest is Cade Clayson. He's a professional supercross racer and just an all-around good guy. And who'd have thought, man? He lives in Tucson, Arizona.
That's crazy.
So it's pretty cool to see. It's neat to see that. We were actually talking about it the other day. There's very few people that have made it to the top level of supercross. Well, I don't want to say top level. The top level of a sport. You know, we weren't at the top level of that game of supercross, but
Sure.
And he's one of them.
It's awesome.
So it's pretty cool. So when he comes in studio, there'll be 3 people from Tucson, Arizona that have made it to the supercross level in one room.
Pretty cool.
So it'll be pretty neat, man. I'm stoked for that. So, and obviously Moto Monday.
Long time ago for me, though.
Dude, it was like ages ago for both of us.
So
man.
when you said 96, I was like, ouch.
Yeah.
That
well,
was
That was when
was
we were trying to get to that
Yeah,
point,
exactly.
but still, man. So we can't wait to have Cade Clayson come in.
Sure.
And a funny text just to kind of give you a little bit of his personality before. I texted him and said, we have food at the studio before we'll go live on the show. And I said, do you want tacos, or do you have something special that you eat on your motocross diet? He goes, dude, I'm a twig. I'll eat anything. So
Perfect.
we are going to have some tacos,
Love
some
it.
Supercross tacos next Moto Monday. So thank you very much, everybody. We really, really appreciate it. We hope you guys had an awesome Mother's Day, all you moms out there, and thank you very much for watching the show. We will see you guys next week with Cade Clayson. Love you.
Have a good one. See ya.
Thanks for listening to The Dirt Life Show.